Good morning. So happy to see you.
Yeah, thank you, thank you.
Thank you. So we want to know your story with Urah and what do you think about the product? How did you get roped in? And what message you have for other Singaporeans? So the floor is yours.
Okay, first of all, let me introduce myself. Well, I'm a Singaporean. I'm already 73 years old. Before I take on the Urah job, actually, I retired from my previous job in the engineering firm. My wife was the one who discovered Urah, actually. She has elbow pain. So she went to a Chinese medical hall, and this Chinese medical hall lady recommended her Urah cream. After my wife used the product on her elbow, she recovered. Amazingly, she recovered the following day, and
Mm,
then she came back to me and said that I think you should take a closer look at this product.
mm,
So I met up with this TCM lady,
mhm,
and she told me that this product is developed by a scientist called Dr.
mm,
Obaje.
mm,
Well, I say I like to meet him. How to arrange a meeting with him?
mm,
So she introduced me to Dr. Obaje, and Dr. Obaje gave me a presentation, and I was amazed at the products. So I met up with Dr. Obaje, and I told him my background. I was actually marketing and general manager for a company that markets engineering products in Southeast Asia. Actually, it suits the intention of Dr. Obaje because
mm,
he wanted his product to go into the Southeast Asia market. That was how we became a business partner. We rented a small office, and then we started to approach those pharmaceutical company and also TCM shop. Our first approach, in fact, is we did road shows at
mhm,
many of the so-called mall. When we approached the pharmaceutical company, they say that, hey, you have no track record, and
mm,
we are unable to accept your product unless you have track record. So what we did is we got around with this problem. So we went to the mall, and then we set up stores, and then we start to sell direct to the customers.
mhm,
So we are like a nomad, moving from one mall to another. So what happened is that some customer who bought from one mall, they found it
mhm,
use good, and they want to go back and look for the product again. We are no more there. We are in another mall already. So what they did is they went to the pharmacy like Watson or Guardians and Unity, and then they start showing them the product and say
mhm,
that, do you have this product? But none of the pharmacies appreciate, or notice that, this is something interesting, something serious, except one company, which was Unity. The manager approached me, and then we get along, and we negotiated the deal. And that is to give them exclusivity for 1 year.
mhm,
And in fact, within the 6 months, the sales skyrocketed. And then the Guardian got jealous, and then Guardians came around and said that we also
mm,
want to handle your products.
mhm,
But then we say, sorry, you have to wait for another 6 months
mhm,
because we already committed to Unity.
mhm,
Yeah, so later on, 6 months later, yeah, they came back, and from that time onwards, actually, our business took off. Then we started to do presentation with hospitals and advertise in all the various hospitals. And today, actually, Urah is a presence in all the hospitals in Singapore.
What do you see for the product for international market?
Joint pain is very common in every country, and then especially aging population around, especially those advanced countries, they have a lot of aging problems, and medical fees are very expensive, getting more and more expensive. So actually, the scope is fantastic, actually, because Urah is considered a pharmaceutical product. Singapore, although it's a small country, but it is very advanced in pharmaceutical research and development. And actually, they
Mhm,
are the big boys. Everybody is here. In Singapore, is not the first choice because of costing, land costs, labor costs. But on the
mhm,
other hand, I think the Singapore government is quite open.
mhm,
HSA. In fact, we have been pushing for HSA to approve the pharmaceutical grade GMP. And
Mm-hmm.
after much persuasion and investigation and all this, we got our approval for the GMP pharmaceutical grade. Yeah. I'm 73 years old. I have no joint pain. The reason is
Wow,
because
very
I'm
good.
using Urah for more than 15 years. It is very important for people to appreciate that glucosamine is found in our body, but unfortunately, what we consume and then we also pass it out. And or every day we are actually depleting our glucosamine in our body. So
Mm-hmm.
maintenance is very important. It's just like you cannot be driving a car for 10 years without maintaining.